Chapter 6578. Tawana didn't expect Charlie to be so domineering and didn't give her any chance to choose. She subconsciously wanted to get angry. But when she thought of what had just happened, the anger disappeared instantly. She also knew that Charlie saved her and Trevor's lives. But if she didn't cooperate with him, once he gave up saving her, she would definitely die. So, she could only say angrily, I agree. Okay. Charlie nodded and said, "Remember what I said, everything is up to me." After that, he immediately took out his mobile phone and called Stella. Stella was chatting with his wife when she received a call from Charlie. She immediately walked aside and asked in a low voice, "Mr. Wade?" Charlie said, "Someone in the car wanted to assassinate Tawana. But I have subdued them. I told them to drive back now. You go and tell Mitsui Yoshitoka to clear all irrelevant people from the internal parking lot. And strictly prohibit party members from coming out." Stella was stunned and immediately realized the seriousness of the matter. She hurriedly said, "Please wait, I'll go right away." After that, she hung up the phone and immediately walked towards Mitsui Yoshitoka. At this time, Mitsui Yoshitoka had not yet realized the seriousness of the problem. His daughter Mitsui Shinmai felt that something was wrong. So she asked him, "Oda-san, why did those agents take Tawana away? I feel that something seems to be wrong." Mitsui Yoshitoka smiled and said, "Hey Shinmai, you may not understand politics very well. Although Tawana is a popular star, she has participated in many things that she should not be involved in with her status. And she also made the wrong bet. To borrow an old Chinese saying, the winner is the king and the loser is the bandit. She is now a part of that bandit. It is only a matter of time before she is liquidated." Then, Mitsui Yoshitoka said, "The winner himself has many dissatisfactions with her previous behavior. And has publicly stated that once he wins, he will initiate relevant investigations. In addition, he is a person who never waits for revenge. It is expected that he will immediately initiate an investigation into Tawana. Maybe he has a lot of evidence unknown to the outside world. Once these evidences are brought out, Tawana's career may be over." Mitsui Shinmai pursed her lips, hesitated for a moment, and then said, "But father, if the other party is really a person who takes revenge, then at this time, why not take Tawana back to the United States for investigation? This matter will inevitably become a big news that shocks the world. In that case, it will also be a big blow to Tawana. After all, breaking an appointment with tens of thousands of audiences is not a small matter in any country. This?" Mitsui Yoshitoka seemed to be stumped by Mitsui Shinmai's question, but he didn't think there was anything wrong with his judgment. So he casually said, "Maybe it's just to leave a way out for everything. Now talk to Tawana privately. If she can turn from evil to good, it will be a good thing for him. Politics is very complicated. Just like the top business wars. Two companies were fighting to the death yesterday. But tomorrow the contract may be merged. You are still young, and you will have plenty of opportunities to experience it slowly in the future." Mitsui Shinmai hesitated for a moment and didn't say anything different opinion, but said, "Oda-san, now there are only 3 hours before the concert starts. Why don't you take the time to call the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and ask about the specific situation? And ask them to help find out when Tawana will be back. It's not a big deal if the performance is delayed for half an hour. If it is delayed for an hour, some audiences may make trouble." Mitsui Yoshitoka smiled and said, "They just left not long ago and haven't been able to reach the embassy yet. Don't worry, I will call the people in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in half an hour and ask them to help find out." "Okay." Seeing this, Mitsui Shinmai didn't say anything more. At this time, Stella came to Mitsui Yoshitoka and whispered, "Mr. Mitsui, I have something urgent to tell you." Mitsui Yoshitoka immediately nodded and said politely, "Miss Faye, please speak." Stella glanced at Mitsui Shinmai and her mother and whispered, "Let's move to the side to talk." Mitsui Yoshitoka saw this and guessed that the matter might be really important. So he quickly got up and came to the side with Stella. Mitsui Shinmai quickly got up and followed. Seeing that she followed, Mitsui Yoshitoka hurriedly said, "Shinmai, Oda-san, and Miss Faye have important things to discuss. You don't have to follow." Mitsui Shinmai hurriedly asked, "Miss Faye, I dare to ask, is it related to Tawana?" Stella saw that there was some worry in her expression, and knew that she must have noticed something. So she didn't plan to avoid her. Seeing that there was no one else around, she said to the two of them, "Mr. Wade just called me. And the people in the car are all assassins sent by someone to kill Tawana." "Ah." Mitsui Yoshitoka's expression instantly became horrified, and he blurted out, "This? How is this possible?" Stella looked at his shocked expression, shook her head helplessly, and said, "Mr. Mitsui, you are so lucky today. If it weren't for Mr. Wade, Tawana and her boyfriend would have become two corpses now. By then, your Mitsui family would probably be scolded by the media all over the world for several years. Tawana's fans would also boycott everything of the Mitsui family all over the world. As the head of the Mitsui family and the initiator of this party, you will become a rat crossing the street all over the world. In the style of the media, you will definitely be labeled as the shame of Japan. You would never have been able to hold your head up in your life.